You will hear part of an interview with Miriam Baker, a psychologist, about how social media has changed self-expression. For questions 1 to 5, choose the answer A, B, C, or D, which fits best according to what you hear. You now have 1 minute in which to look at the questions.
Welcome back to the show. With me is Miriam Baker, a psychologist specializing in internet use and behavior. Miriam, moving on, I'd like to talk about this explosion of selfies and self-adoring posts documenting almost everything we do in life on social media. What is this all about?
I'm so glad you brought this up. We're definitely seeing a large volume of content from users about themselves. They thrive on how many likes they get. Social media is the perfect platform for bragging and showing off. It's effortless and even celebrated. But users don't post everything about themselves.
Well, it sure seems that way sometimes.
I know, but seldom do we see the routine and boring parts of people's lives, like cleaning up the house or paying their bills. Users portray only the interesting and fun stuff. They even sometimes go so far as to stage content and posts that make their lives seem perfect, all in the pursuit of likes. It's the never-ending search for confirmation that they are worthy. Overall, they may have good lives with friends and so on, but they're looking for reinforcement from others. This unlimited look at me content is what we psychologists call digital narcissism, and it's on the rise.
So what's wrong? Why are we so self-obsessed?
It's the nature of the platform until it evolves into something more, and it slowly will. Think about it. It provides endless opportunities to focus on oneself and less on others and what's going on in the world. This will definitely attract narcissists or bring out our narcissistic tendencies. We are more connected than ever, but less interested in other people. That said, most social media users are not narcissistic necessarily, but they tend to be unsure in what they are looking for from the medium, causing sometimes unpredictable online behavior.
Well, I can relate to that. Sometimes I spend time scrolling and clicking on posts for no real reason except that I'm bored.
We all know that feeling. When I joined a social network some years back, I never thought I would post much. But when I did and got positive feedback, it was great. After some time, though, I realized that in order for that to last, I needed to post more. I could see how one could get addicted or feel anxious about their posts. These are natural reactions, but it's when we take it to another level and start obsessing about how we are perceived that we are in danger of becoming digital narcissists.
So it's really a digital phenomenon?
Basically, yes. Before social media, TV provided an escape from reality by giving us a glimpse into the lives of fictional characters on TV shows and films. Then came reality TV, turning everyday people into stars. As online video and the first social media sites started popping up, consumers became the content themselves. We're still spending the same amount of time consuming, and there is still lots to consume, but what we are looking at has changed considerably.
Well, we all know one of these narcissists, or may even be one ourselves. Is there an end to this type of online behavior?
You might expect me to say work on raising your self-esteem, and that may help. But the real issue at heart here is, are you representing yourself truthfully? I say this often to all forms of online engagement. It's important to focus on authenticity and just being yourself. It's okay to share your passions with the world, but always keep in mind your real self. Seek out others with similar interests and create more in-depth connections.
That makes sense to me. Can you tell us about other forms of online